The company being analyzed today is Genus Power Infrastructures Limited. This is a company which manufactures, installs, and maintains meters like smart meters, the meters which measure the amount of electricity. Those kind of meters. Today, we're going to analyze the company, its financials, what it actually does, and at very end, its future growth outlook. So let us begin. First, we have a market cap of 10,232 crores. So fairly big company. Current price of one share 336 rupees. The stock price to earnings ratio 21.7. Return on capital employed, that is ROCE, 19.2%, which is pretty nice. And return equity of 17.5%, which is also pretty nice. Moving on to its financials. First, we have the revenue. In fiscal year 2021, revenues were 609 crores, and in fiscal year 2025, they are now 2,442 crores. So you can see revenues have increased by a lot. As you can see below me, 4-year CAGR growth in revenues was 41.51%, massive. But we're only looking at the last 4 5 years. Okay. Then EBITDA, that is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, fluctuating. You can actually see fluctuating. 101 crores in fiscal year 2021, then fell to 59 crores, and now at the latest fiscal year 2025, 469 crores, 46.53 CAGR, the growth rate. All right. The profit before tax, 48%, the last 4 years growth rate, and around how much is this? This is around 398.8 crores. 398.8 crores. Then we move to profit after tax. Profit after tax of 298.18 crores in fiscal year 2025. The last 5 year CAGR, sorry, the last 4 year CAGR being 55.38%. So you can see revenues have grown rapidly, massively actually in the last 4 years. Only the last 4 years. 41%. EBITDA also 45%. Profit after tax growing at 50, yes, 55%. And you can see basic earnings per share also grown by a lot, a lot. Earnings per share also grown by a lot. Now we have seen the financials. Let us go a bit side. How many meters has the company actually sold? All right. So in fiscal year 2021, the company sold 3.29 million meters. These are in million. In fiscal year 2023, 5.33 million meters, and fiscal year 2025, 9.44 million meters that's sold. The cumulative meters, the total number has been around 90.51 million meters in fiscal year 2025. Right now, it will be even more. All right. And sorry, the annual meter production capacity is right now 16 million meters in fiscal year 2025, and they're increasing this to 20 by the end of fiscal year 2026. So they're expanding. You can see it was 10, 10, 10, and then there was a massive jump. All right, now let us change it. So we got Genus Power at a glance. Now this is the latest one, okay, the latest results. Almost 100 million meters have been installed. 20 million meters is the production capacity by fiscal year 2026. Okay. One of the exclusive AMIS players. AMIS, Advanced Meter Infrastructure Service Provider. All right. Then let us move onwards to this. Now, very important, the growing order book of the company. What is order book? Order book literally means orders from customers. Okay. The growing order book of the company. The order book right now stands around 28,758 crores. So these are the orders that it actually has from its customers right now. Of course, when you compare to its revenue, which was around, I think, 2,000 something crores, am I being correct? Yeah, 2000 something ish. No, hold up. Am I actually being correct? Or the revenue that much? Let us go back for a second. I should have remembered it, but I actually don't. Yes, 2400 crores was the actual revenue. So 2400 something crores was the revenue. And you can see 28,000 crores worth of orders, but these orders are going to be spread out over many years. So it's not like, oh, the next year it's going to be a massive, massive revenue jump to 20,000 crores. No, these orders are going to be executed over a quite many years. But still, 28,000 crores is the order book. And as you can see, the order book has been rising. Look at this. You can look at the dates 2021, 2023, and now massive explosion in the order book. 28,000 crores is the total order book. Now let us take a quick look at the products. Okay. So first you got smart electricity meters for measuring electricity, of course. Then in addition to it, they have got two kind of newer business products. We have smart gas meters and smart water meters. So these are two newer products with they're expecting big revenue potential, fast revenue potential. Then, yes, so Genus is dedicated to managing AMIS, advanced metering infrastructure service provider contracts with a focus on excellence. A holistic approach ensures seamless operation from in-house designed smart meters to robust communication infrastructure. Now, there are a lot of these words: field management system, meter data management system, and head in systems. The main thing to remember and keep in mind is that they actually make the meters, they install the meters, and also they provide all these services: meter data management systems, head end systems. These are basically operation and maintenance services, O&M services, and these generate some long term stable revenues for the company. All right. That is an important thing to keep in mind. And when talking about these operation and maintenance services, they have a strong software domain. These head end system, MDMS, utility enterprise systems, all of these cloud platforms. I don't exactly know what they mean, but basically, in order to operate these meters from like offline, you don't have to actually, sorry, online. You don't actually have to be at the meters physically managing them. A lot of things can be now done online, like auto connect and disconnect, like two-way communication, data management from the meters, real-time data, and data analytics and insights that you can get from meters. So basically, a lot of software services, GIC, sorry, not GIC, Genus actually provides. In addition to just sorry, what they call smart meter installation. And finally, we move on to the growth guidance. Okay, the growth guidance. This is from the company's con call, and what they have essentially stated is they're giving a guidance of 4,500 crores of revenue for fiscal year 2026 with EBITDA of 20%, and for fiscal year 2027, 5,500 to 6,000 crores of revenue with EBITDA of 20%. So this year, if I'm correct, yes, was 2,442 crores of revenue, fiscal year 2025, and EBITDA margin was somewhere around 18%. Now they are saying that fiscal year 2026 revenues are growing from 2,440 to 4,500 crores. Massive jump. And EBITDA margin to slightly improve to 20% from 18%. And for fiscal year 2027, revenues to go to 5,500 to 6,000 crores. So you can see the company is aiming for massive, massive growth as it's going to install more and more, what do you say, meters. And of course, it has got a big order book, 28,000 crores. The video should end, but we can show one more thing. One of the company's not so you can say strong suits are cash flows. Okay, we will here focus on cash flow from operating activity from 2014 all the way to 2025. Now, initial years, you can see 68 crores of cash flow minus 13 crores, 157 crores of cash flow. All these numbers are in crores. You can see it's positive. It's not increasing. It's not like a trend of consistent increase, or at least a trend of increase. It's not. It's volatile, but at least it's mostly positive. But since the company has been experiencing massive growth in the last few years, cash flows have gotten negative as the company's operations, you have to pay off employees, you have to pay off suppliers. You're giving your products to your customers on credit, meaning your customers will pay you after some time. It has led to massive cash cash burn in the operations themselves. So minus 154 crores of cash flows, minus 443 crores of cash flows. And the company has said this situation may not be, cash flow situation may not be that positive in the near future, that is fiscal year 26. So yeah, cash flow is not a strong suit of the company. And one more thing we can see is loans. How big is a burden of loans for Genus Power infrastructures? So first, here we have the profit and loss. Okay, in the profit and loss, pay attention to this. Below me, interest. This is the interest they pay on loans. Both these numbers are in crores. So we will compare operating profit, that is EBITDA, interest. We will divide it, and this fraction is known as the interest coverage ratio. Okay, operating profit divided by interest. If it's less than one, that's concerning. Okay, if it's more than one, if it's four, five, six, it means that the company does not have or does not face a lot of problem in paying off interest on its loans. Okay, so in fiscal year 2014, 98 crores of operating profit, 36 crores of interest. We move all the way to fiscal year 2025, we have 116 crores of interest on loans, but 470 crores of operating profit, which is around more than four times interest coverage ratio. I think that's pretty healthy. Like for fiscal year 2024, interest was 58 crores and 136 crores of operating profit. That is around less than three times. Okay. You go to 2023, 79 crores of operating profit, 28 crores of interest. That is also less than three times. So four times for fiscal 25. That's pretty solid. Not the best cash flows. So that is it. That is Genus Power Infrastructures. Almost 100 million meters, smart meters have been installed. 16 million was the production capacity at the end of fiscal 2025, expanding to 20 million. And of course, they're guiding for massive, massive growth in the future, near future. That is it. Bye.